Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Gearhead Junction in Pembroke, Virginia. It is a frosty fender day, but that's not what we're here to talk about. This is what we're here to talk about. I have seen pictures of this. I have rode Koves before, but the 450s. This is a 800 Kove rally. And we have only had it in the parking lot. There is some dirt around back. I did do a little bit of gravel with it, but it's just mind-blowing machine. It weighs, I pulled the specs up, it was 365 pounds dry weight. That is probably like 150, 160 kilograms. It is got a 35.7 inch seat, I think it was, and that is, you know, that's almost a meter tall. It's got 21 inch tire on the front. It's got about 11 inches of suspension on the front, about the same on the rear. You know, just insane amount. It's like 270, 280 millimeters. It's got a 310 millimeter disc brake on the front with a dual piston dual piston. Let's see what that is. Teisco. And then on the rear, it's got a 240 millimeter. Check that out. ABS front and rear, of course. Molded aluminum swing arm, monoshock, upside down forks in the front. Look at the size of those tubes. I didn't find that information, but they're humongous. They look like, I don't know, 45 millimeter or better even. The bike is light. It's very powerful. It is, you think front wheel off the ground, and it is front wheel off the grounding. I mean, it is just phenomenal. So it's a parallel twin, liquid cooled, dual overhead cam, 4-valve per cylinder, 6-speed transmission. It's pumping out 94 horsepower, 365 pounds dry. It's got a 5-gallon tank, by the way. It has 59 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 80 newton meters. It is, the riding experience is phenomenal. I don't know anything about the brand. I mean, like I've already told you my whole experience with them, but just look at the details here. You know, the adjusters for the chain, the way the brake looks, the big old tire on there, chain drive, of course. Look at that thing. Look how this looks here. It sounds very KTM-ish. I'll try to get it neutral here. It's got adjustable forks on the front, compression over here, compression here. I don't know what the red ones do. I mean, look at this thing. It's narrow. It's very narrow. It's tall, but it's narrow. So that means even though it is tall, it doesn't feel quite as tall as it is because it is very narrow. I didn't have any trouble on it anyway. I was really digging it, man, digging it. It's got the skid plate on there, radiator. There's that right back there. Look at all this detail work. I had a ball and the little bit of riding that we've done it. They just got it running. So, you know, we're all fresh to it. Look at that front end. Isn't that something? Looks like it's all LED. I don't think this comes up and down. We were trying to figure out the gear here. So to get it started, this is the kill switch. That's kill, that's run. So it has to be out in order for it to run. I should have showed you this. Let's start this over. So look at this here, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, Kove. Little graphic scenery there. Check this out. Ha ha. Isn't that something? Tachometer on the top. Oh, it's light sensitive. Time on the top. It says Bluetooth. Wi-Fi connections there. Speedometer, gear indicator right there. Heat gauge over here. Over here is a fuel gauge. Then down here is your trip information. It's so new that we haven't figured out what to do with the dash yet. And so flash to pass and high lows right here. It says back, set. This must be, I don't know what that does. This is hazards, blinkers, horn, and you know, let's put it in neutral once. There it is in neutral. Coming over here, the kill switch and the start switch. Is it fly by wire? No, it's got looks like there's wires right here. So it's not a fly-by-wire bike, not that I don't think it is anyway. Standard controls, you know, just regular old levers. Look at this adjuster here. So there's a piece of rubber here, you fold that up, and then you can roll this to get an adjustment on the clutch. That's very handy, isn't it? I'm sure there's adjustments on the monoshock. I'm not sure how that's done. We're looking at it. It looks like there's spots here to put your bags. I don't know if they sell bags for this. Like I said, I really don't know much about these bikes. Just in. That's the standard seat. This looks cast. No, it is. It's welded on. Oh no, it's bolted on right here. So there's little things there bolted on. This is cast. This little end is replaceable. Look at the. Look at that. That's really nifty. Let's look at the other side. Over here, again, this is a cast piece. This bends in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that kickstand. That is amazing. So it sits very, very vertical, like a Tenere would. I was going to do the video over there, but the bike was so vertical, I was afraid it'd go over on me. So it's one of those bikes where, if you own it, you're going to have to know how to park it. And everybody says, oh, the Tenere tends to fall over. Well, you know what? Learn how to park it. Look for the right spot, you know. And this is one of those bikes. You're gonna have to look for the right spots with that kickstand. There is no center stand. I don't see one anyway. It looks like a linked monoshock, and all the pieces look cast. That's really something. Here's the brake gear right here. You know, just look at all this. I can smell the new on it. Everything's still burning off. You know, the factory oils. A little bit of a clutch adjuster there, chain tensioner adjuster there. Let's see if I can get it to run. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It sounds powerful. It's got a lot of mechanical noise. I don't know if you can hear that over the... a lot of mechanical noise through here. Very KPM-ish. I was looking at this. I don't know why this doesn't go up more. That would be a nice thing to have, especially with a fender like this. Radiator back here. It looks like a curved radiator. Water pump right there. You know, just look at this thing. I don't think it's been PDI'd yet. I mean, they just got it out and going. We're just kind of covers for the forks right there. Look at all that detail, huh? I wonder if we can get the hazard lights to work. The headlights, oh yeah, they're on. So there's the front. Hey, look at that thing, huh? That's interesting. There's the back, look at that tail light. Let's see if we can get the brake light to hit for us. If I can reach it. Kind of cool, the little 4 segments. It's really neat to see, and it's kind of captivating. It's really got my attention. I would like to know more about the brand. If you're Kove, you know, send me information. Let me know what you guys have out there. The looks, I like the looks. I do like the looks. The color, so in pictures, the color looks deeper. This is actually a brighter color in real life. I've seen pictures of this bike before. So it's more of a bright turquoise almost. Don't trust me for colors. But, you know, very, very interesting machine. Very interesting machine. We don't know what goes here. We don't know if that's how it is. We can't find any information on what goes, you know, in those spots there. Let's see if I can get something to work over here. Okay, look at, let's get rid of the flashers. I'm trying to get the dash. Okay, riding modes, so it has modes. Switchable HDS, more settings. Sport and Eco, those are the modes. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Switch the ABS, let's try that. Open all, close rear. So you can shut off the rear, you can shut off both the front and the rear, or you can have them both on. And it probably, when you shut the bike off and turn it back on, it probably goes back to the, whatever the, you know, both on. Let's see, what else can I do here? More settings, hit that. Music, screen display, let's try that. Because that's what I was wondering about, if you can change the screen. Brightness mode and brightness level, let's hit that. Auto, day or night, okay, that's good. And then brightness, let's go there. Hit that, level 1, 2, 3, okay, or auto, you can leave it on, it's on auto right now. Well, that's pretty darn interesting, isn't it? Let's see if we can get out of that. I didn't know there's going to be different options for this. I'm guessing that, like CFMoto, there's an app you can get, and you can actually get in there and get all kinds of information from your bike, like which you can look at your phone and see your gas mileage. I don't know if this bike does that as well. That would be interesting. I like it. I like it so far. I'd love to put 1,000 miles on one. You know, I'd love to see how Kove give me one. I put 1,000 miles on it in a week. I'll put 3,000 miles on it in a week. You know, but crazy, right? Crazy, right? Now, if y'all are interested in a bike like this, go to gearheadjunction.com. Go to Gearhead Junction here in Giles County, Virginia. Terry can help you out. He's all about these things. He sells Royal Enfield. He sells Z's. He's got all kinds of good stuff here. We're at the Frosty Bender this weekend. That's a rally event. Lots of people are going to be here. They're already here. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday, and then Sunday. We've got GPS. We got a guy inside to put the routes in your GPS for you, so you can just pull them up when you got on your bike and have to mess with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I'm gonna see if I can ride some more of this. Get off the couch, get out of that easy chair, get out and live life, my friends. Life is good. Wahoo!